Okay. Now, guys, welcome to the social media side of that Agent AF. Okay. So, obviously, social media is a big part of what we do, right? However, a lot of us don't do anything with social media. So, if you are paying attention to your schedule that we created in your commission calendar, there's at least one block on there for you to create content. And let me show you how you can create that content within that time block and be done for an entire freaking month. Okay? Yes, you heard me. You're going to create 30 days worth of content that isn't all going to be the same repetitive Market Trend Tuesday nonsense. Okay? So, I'm going to show you guys how we do that, how we make that happen. So, stick with me, follow along. We're going to be using a little bit of our good friend Uncle G or Auntie G, however you want to call your Chat GPT, but we're going to be using some Chat GPT to make this happen. All right. So, without further ado, welcome to your social planner. So, we're going to do something here where you see over here it says new post. We're going to click new post. And then we're going to upload from a CSV. Now, that's comma separated values for anybody that needs to know what a CSV actually stands for. And I assure you, you don't. You don't need to know. So, we're going to click upload from CSV, but what CSV? We haven't created one yet. What you're going to do when you get here is you're going to click sample file. This means we're going to download a sample file. I'm going to pull up this sample file that I just downloaded. Okay, and so from what you can see in this sample example, it has formatting, so post at a specific time. It has your content that's going to go here. And it has, if you're going to link for any type of links in it, if you want images, all that stuff. And you're probably like, Jessica, you want me to fill out a CSV hoodamadoodle? What are you talking about? No, I don't. I don't want you to fill this out at all. It could turn disastrous. So we're not going to do that. Can you imagine posting for 2050? Isn't that crazy? But the fact is, you can. You could actually technically plan your content for 2050 if you wanted to. So, all right. So we've got this file downloaded. Perfect. Now we're gonna jump and go talk to Chatiana and have Chatiana create us this CSV file that we actually need. Are you ready? All right. Okay. So today I'm gonna be rocking with V-Mode. V-Mode is my AI coach for all things content. If you are within my ecosystem, I'm happy to make sure you have V-Mode accessible to you. If you're not within the ecosystem, you can purchase V-Mode separately for $97 at antihustlecoach.com. Now, let's get into it. So we're going to just come over here. We're going to upload that little file that we have, right? That example CSV. And then bam. And guys, it doesn't have to be complicated. Yes, there is role task goal when it comes to prompting, but we're going to keep this super simple, just as simple as role task goal really truly is, right? So I'm going to grab my little microphone here and I'm going to tell it what I want. And you're going to be amazed at how simple this part's going to be. Are you ready? All right. You are my high conversion creating master. And I need you to create me 30 days worth of unhinged real estate content for me to attract new construction buyers and people who want to downsize into a brand new home. I've uploaded the CSV for the format that I need you to give this back to me in so that I can upload it into my social planner. I want people to see this content and be either so moved to engage and click on it, or see this content and be so moved to DM me and get started. A couple of things you should know about what I offer with my new construction. So I do offer that they get a vacation on me. Um, and they also get up to $2,000 at closing. And all that's real. Just want you guys to know, like, that's how I operate. That's part of my new construction stuff. So, we've got that. I'm going to hit send and then boom, searching his knowledge. And then after analyzing for a little bit, chat is going to give me my CSV file. Now, let me preface and forewarn you. Sometimes chat doesn't give it back to you in a CSV. Sometimes it'll build a whole table right in front of your face, and you're like, I didn't ask you for this. And so you have to play with chat sometimes as it's trying to play in your face and say, hey, I need this in that CSV format. So now it says it's given it to me. Let's see what it's got. You just downloaded it. We're going to open her up. You know what's crazy? I love this. This is so good. So, so good. And then it's got it at 9 a.m. on all these days. Um, Starting tomorrow, which is perfect. Um, Perfect. So I'm going to show you how I even take this a little deeper, a little further with images, but I've already got my content downloaded. So we're going to take this file and jump back over to our social planner and upload it. But before I do that, I kind of want chat. Maybe it's part of my ADHD, I don't know, but I want chat to be working in the background on creating some images. So beautiful. I kind of wish you would have varied the times a little bit. That's my fault. I probably should have told you. But anyways, it's all good in this hood. Can you, starting with post 1 through 10, write out image prompts that relate to the particular post so I can drop them in here and then start creating images. We'll do 1 through 10 first, and then after that, we'll do 11 through 20. So the reason why I'm not letting it do all 30 at one go is because it's going to give me terrible prompts. Terrible in the sense of it can only put out so many tokens and use so many tokens in a response. And so trying to get out 30 decent prompts is going to be tough. They're going to be like a bunch of one-liners. And even then, asking it for 10, we might run into that risk. But I'm going to start at 10, and if we need to break it down into fives, then we'll break it down into fives at a time. But again, we're going to be doing this all under an hour, probably under 30 minutes. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Jessica, it's you. Of course, it didn't take you that long, but you're literally watching me do this in real time. And I'm talking a lot. So, like, come on, friend. As I'm talking, you could have been doing this. Okay, so chatting on is going to work. Boom, bop, bam. We're back to our social planner, and now we're going to click upload. And 30 days new construction. Hit open. And we're going to hit next. And then where do we want this to post to? I'm going to be honest. I probably should have logged into one of my other accounts because I want to upload this stuff for real. So let me actually do exactly that. Hold on, BRB. Okay, and I'm back. So we're going to click here. And if I had a VA or something in this, then I would click, for somebody to send for approval, but it's me, so I'm good. So now it's processing my content, and now I kind of want to jump back in while it's doing this and seeing what Chatty's got for us. Okay, so here we go. We got our prompts. Um, and I'm just going to let it go ahead and make the next set of prompts. These are pretty decent. You see how they're like It started off with a bigger paragraph and slowly but surely they got shorter and shorter. That's what happens. But for the sake of this exercise, we aren't gonna go too deep. If you guys want to, I would suggest doing it maybe by fives. Okay, let's go with 11 through 20. And be mindful that like we don't want this to be super editorial all the time. I love more of the realistic, like real deal family life type stuff, or like not family life per se, but like realistic what people are actually going through. Um, what else? And try not to lose the prompt quality or size as you get closer to prompts, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Do, 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 do. There we go. We got 11 through 12 going. All right. And then now after this, we're going to go for our next set, our last set. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and do 21 through 30, pump that out for the post, and then be done with it. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to come back up to our first one. We're going to copy. All right, so I'm going to just take this. And I know I got the prompt, but I'm just going to say create. Oh, not create. Create an image like this. Okay. Just so it's not like, oh, hey, that's a good prompt. Let me work on that for you. Could be a little better, because it doesn't know that that's exactly what I want it to do. I could just drop the prompt in there and it will go ahead and go to town and make the image. But in the event, because the more specific you are with AI, the better. But in the event that I just drop it in there and it goes, oh, I like this prompt, but it could be better, we're gonna avoid all that. So we've got all of our prompts. I'm gonna have to create that image. And I know that I did 30 days worth of images, or image prompts. You don't have to have 30 days worth of photos. You can maybe do a photo every other day or whatever. And then some of your shorter posts can just be the words. Because if you look at your Facebook analytics, they do break it down by um, photo post, real post, text based post, and sometimes seeing which performs better is kind of interesting. But that's something that I would take with a grain of salt, to be honest with you, because Facebook is Facebook. It'll give you all that data and then it mean absolutely nothing. It's just cool to know what some people look at more. Because even if you do switch it up and you do nothing but text based posts because those perform better for you that last week or whatever, the next week they'll tank. It's stupid. But anyway, all right, so that's that. It's making that photo. While it does that, we're gonna jump back over here. So what's cool is I can see a preview of what this is going to actually look like on Facebook by clicking this little eyeball. Boop. Um, and so this is what my post is gonna look like. DM me the word new. Um, Message be downsized. So this is great. It's got CTAs and everything all in there. Now, let's say I like it that it has CTAs, but I don't want every single post every single day to just be CTA written. If you don't know what CTA stands for, that's call to action. And that's when you see what am I asking the audience to do? That's a call to action. So um, I could just simply come in here and take this out, right? And then boom. And then let's say I do genuinely not want to post at 9 a.m. every day. And I come in here and just edit the time. I just clicked on that and I could change it. Maybe I want to be 9:08. Ha, gotcha. Now it is telling me that the best times for post is these right here. Um, and while that's all well and good, I don't want to be posting at these times. So I'm just gonna. I see that, and that's nice. Um, and 10 p.m., man, I'll do it. We'll do it to see. Somebody has got to post, right? So now this is gonna post at 10:08 p.m. And then I can go through all these days and make changes to it all. Now, this is every single day is CTA written. Okay, so this one doesn't have a CTA. That's nice. Okay, good. Okay, I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm probably gonna have it redo it. And if I did, then I would have to go back and redo all of my image prompts. So we're not doing that. We're gonna do this instead. So my image should be ready by now. This is like when your kids um, claim they have a fever and then you take them to the doctor and they're fine. Should be ready by now. And nothing's there. I'm just gonna hit refresh. Something I noticed with ChatGPT on the computer is that it's a little behind. So all right, perfect. So we got this guy and we're gonna download it. Oh, look at his old home. Endless repairs, stress. Well, this beautiful baby right here. So that's my photo. And then all I have to do is come back over here. And where was I? This is day one. So I'm gonna click here and I can create an image using AI, but I promise you, and this is me saying this, and I love everything that I built, I do, but the image creator here is it's gonna cost you, I think it's like zero point zero 0.03, uh, something like that, or 0.003, whatever, per image that it generates, but it's not as good as ChatGPT's current image generator and current as of this day. So as of today, May 13th, 2026, it's not as good. It will probably improve over time because that's AI in a nutshell. The worse AI is today, it's going to be better tomorrow. So um, we're going to upload from media storage. And you're like, media storage, what do you mean? So super cool. You can connect your Google Drive, you can connect your Canva into your media storage, but I'm just going to simply upload this that we created. And then I'm going to select it here. And then it's going to put it in here. And if I wanted to do a video, I could do a video as well. Um, I'll show you guys an example, but now you see here what that post could or would look like with an image built in. So bam. And then I'll do the next one. And like I said, one, not all of your posts need to be photos. Two, uh, you're gonna do this kind of step by step over time. And like take the hour block to get this done. But what's amazing is once I'm done here, I can click schedule. And once I do, first of all, this action could not be undone. So if I hit import, it is going to schedule all of these out for me. And it's going to go ahead and be in the system and post for me for the next 30 days. And that is what you guys have right here. Now, I know we're 18 minutes and 45 seconds in. And like I said, I've only built out one image. That's because I've been talking a lot and showing you guys a lot at the same time. But just that serious focus of just coming in here, copy, create an image based on this. I think what I typed in earlier was a lot shorter. And honestly, I probably could say, okay, do prompt two, let's do prompt three and make it even simpler. But again, I don't want chat to have a chance to guess. So yeah, honestly, just continuing down this. Once you get your picture, you go back, you upload it, put it onto your post, onto the next one. Picture, upload, onto the next one. And just continue forward. And then once you have them all done that you wanted to do, like let's say you want to skip a few 99 100 and like 15 out of the 30 have an image. Oh, this is so cute. Um, Download and then jump back over one here. Let me go back to the edit. Bam, bam. It's gonna load up. Once it loads up, you click on it and it's there. And I can move on to the next one. Now, if I'm gonna jump and do that, I gotta remember one, two, skip a few. I gotta remember which one I'm in. So this is day 3, 4, 5. Wait, am I doing it right? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. So just be ready. No, okay. Try add a button. I'm gonna go in here, edit, and then just send it again so it'll restart. The image, prompts. What am I doing? Oh, okay. Look at that. We gotta help our silly goose out. And bam. And now it's done. So again, just keep it pushing, continue it on. And then literally guys, within the hour, you will have 30 days worth of content done and scheduled, and it will post at that exact time, at that exact hour. Now, do keep in mind, you have to have this will only connect to your business pages. Facebook will not, they refuse to allow us to connect to personal pages. And I suspect that's because I like this better. I'm gonna from you guys like better. Like if you're watching this video, you made it this far, I would love it for you to comment which one you thought I should have used. I'm probably gonna go with this one as you can see their faces, but I do like this too. Um, but anyways, Facebook, because you can monetize on the because you can monetize on the personal pages, it does not allow you to um, auto post to it because they want your post to be organic and genuine. So you cannot auto post, even though this is just as organic and genuine as it gets. It's the same thing you would do anyways. You would come to ChatGPT, have write your post, picture and image, and you would go and post it for that day individually, one by one. Um, every day and have to remember to do it. But yeah, they will not allow that. So it has to be to your business page. So if you do not have a business page, go to Facebook and create a page. And start inviting your family and friends to start following you. Sometimes when you create these new pages, that's actually you can actually get a bigger following. Um, so yeah, just because how the algorithm works and it wants to reward your new page. So um stuff in these photos. Oh, Jesus, there we go. Um, Download just this image. Go back over to our good friend. And oh, bam. And then I'd probably do the same thing. I'd probably skip the next day, do the number 10, skip and go to number 13. and just skip around, with what I'm going to create images for. And if you are even more handy dandy in your notebook and you want to create videos, you guys can do that too. So if I wanted to upload a video in this space, I would just come here. It's going to show me all my videos that I have. Um, this isn't a video that's relative, but it's a video period. So I'm going to show you guys what it would look like. Yeah, there we go. And so just so you guys can see what video content would look like, I'm going to hit preview and then bam, I uploaded my video. So guys, this is awesome. Oh, over here. I'm not gonna let you guys go. I thought I was gonna let you guys go at this mark, but I lied. Um, so you guys can also manage your comments. I don't know why. I was just so excited about creating posts and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so you guys can manage your comments. Manage your comment section in here on any of your posts, on your business pages. You can see if you have any comments, blah blah blah. And I think I did like a test just to show people a while back what that looked like commenting for the example, just so you can see. Um, and then you can see statistically how things are doing for you, what your impressions are. So you got your dashboard here. And then social listening. This is great because now you can see where all the trends are. So let's say you create all your posts that are posting with ChatGPT, but like throughout your regular everyday, you want to make other content. Well, now you know what songs to use, which hashtags. And if you guys remember back in the day where like you would it doesn't matter what the video is about, like people would have these random hashtags, like they're talking about dogs and then they got like Dorito life hashtags, just because it was popular and it was trending on TikTok. Um, but yeah, so you've got what's going on out there, popular keywords, everything, trending videos. Um, that's so weird. People say that 7.8 million views. It's insane. But what you could do with information like this is, okay, great. Take that, throw that in a CapCut, and once you put that in a CapCut, you can see like break it up and make something funny on the other side of it or whatever, or use it to just attract people, and then put your text over the video, whatever. But you guys have all of that too. And there's also templates in here. So if you want to use any of the social planner templates, you'll come in here and let me move this over a bit. So you'll come in here and you'll see the categories. So obviously you're going to choose real estate, and there's templates that you can use. Real estate experts, mortgage, agents. There's even wholesalers in here too, investors, all sorts of stuff. So like you can grab any of these templates and use these as well. So again, you don't have to go through the rabbit hole of creating stuff. You could just grab any of these template packs, right? I'm gonna preview this one. Show like 6 in here, right? Yeah. So I can have these 6 posts go out this month. I guarantee you my 6th post is better than no post. And I say this because I literally was looking at a hairstylist and booking with her, and I canceled my appointment that I made with her. Even though I made it on Style Seat, I canceled my appointment because when I went to her page was dead. There was no activity. I thought she was no longer doing hair. I said, "Oh, she's out of the salon business. Okay, well, I'm gonna go book with somebody else." And had she have had recent content, I probably would have been like, "Oh, okay, yeah, they're still in business." But this way people don't have to wonder if you're still in business, even if it's just something that is going out there. That's what you guys need to get consistent on. It's just getting something out there. Now, I don't mean, just put out slop, just because, but putting out something is better than putting out absolutely nothing. So, okay, 30 minutes. I'm gonna shut up, let you guys get to it. If you guys, and this is just a social planner. We'll come back and talk about emails later and managing ads and all that other stuff on another day and time. But this is a social planner, and I hope you guys take advantage of all of this awesomeness that's here for you.